Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to day two of our Copilot session. In today's session, we will continue building on what we explored earlier and look deeper into how Copilot supports our daily work and improve productivity. We'll focus on real life use cases and practical scenarios to understand how Copilot fits into our day to day workflow. Before we move ahead, let me quickly walk you through today's agenda. First, we'll look at how Copilot is integrated with Microsoft 365 application, including Outlook, Teams, and PowerPoint. Next, we'll explore how Copilot is integrated into Windows operating system. We'll also have a demo where we will see how these capabilities work in real scenarios. Just a quick note, the features which we are discussing here are available with the Microsoft 365 Copilot add-on license, which needs to be assigned to the user in order to access these AI-powered capabilities. With that overview in mind, let's begin with the first topic, how Copilot integrates with Microsoft 365 application. So Microsoft 365 Copilot is designed to work directly within the Microsoft 365 apps that people already use every day. Instead of being a separate AI tool, it becomes a part of the workflow across applications like Word, Outlook, Excel, PowerPoint, and Teams. One important aspect is the seamless experience it provides across these applications. User can get AI assistant while writing document, analyzing data, managing email, creating presentation, or collaborating with the teams. Another key point is security. Copilot follows Microsoft enterprise-grade security, compliance, and privacy standard. So organizational data remains protected and stays within your organization tenant. It is also powered by Microsoft Graph, which allows Copilot to understand the context from business data such as email, meeting, chats, and document. Because of this, the response and suggestion it provides are more relevant to the user's work. So overall, Copilot acts as an intelligent assistant embedded across Microsoft 365, helping users save time, work more efficiently, and get better insights from the data. To understand the Copilot app's integration better, let's take a look at take a look at one of the most commonly used application, that is Outlook, and see how Copilot help us there. The slide basically shows how Copilot supports daily work inside Outlook. There are many capabilities available in Copilot, but here we have highlighted a few key ones. First, Copilot can help with email summaries. When email thread become long, Copilot can quickly summarize the conversation and highlight the key points. This helps us understand the discussion without reading every messages. Second, Copilot can assist in drafting messages, emails. With just a short prompt or ideas, it can generate a well-structured email, and the user can easily adjust the tone or style depending on the situation. Third, Copilot enables quick action directly from the inbox. It can suggest replies, identify tasks, mention in email, and help plan follow-ups without needing to switch between different tools. And finally, it also supports calendar and meeting preparation by helping organize meeting, generate agendas, and provide context from previous conversation. With these capabilities, Copilot helps streamline communication and reduce the time spent in managing email and meeting. Now let's see this how it works in action. Over to my colleague Richa for the demo.
Thank you, Sonalika. Hello, everyone. Let me share my screen. Okay, I will walk through you how the Copilot in Outlook help us work faster and stay organized across the emails. Copilot improved the productivity by highlighting what's need our attention and helping us to read, understand, and respond to email faster. So we can say that with Copilot in Outlook, we can respond to email faster using AI-assisted drafting, prepare meeting more effectively, and draft meeting agenda automatically. This helps us to reduce manual effort and improve overall efficiency. Let's look at a very common scenario where we have a long chain thread mail. We often receive a long chain thread mail, especially when we join a project midway or return from the vacations. So going through every email manually can be time consuming. Here Copilot can do for us quickly by summarizing the discussions. For example, here we have an email thread with the subject line regarding Copilot POC presentation, where we had discussed items related to the sessions. So instead of reading the entire thread well, I will just ask Copilot to summarize this mail thread. We are good to go here. Copilot check each mail thread and provide a concise summary along with the important detail like key points and context. This allows to understand the whole discussion quickly without scrolling through the multiple emails. So here we can see that the complete email thread summary generated by the Copilot. After the summary, we can also ask some of the follow-up questions also. So let me ask Copilot some of the follow-up questions. It will provide you the exact information from the mail thread. We don't need to go through the thread to find this information. Here you can see all the detail about all the dates and time. This makes our work much easier to understand the timeline and save a lot of the time. So we can say that Copilot in Outlook help us to manage email more effectively by reducing the manual effort, save time, and allowing us to focus on more important work. Thank you, Sonalika. Thank you, everyone. Over to Sonalika.
Thank you, ma'am. So moving forward, let's take a look at how Copilot supports collaboration within Microsoft Teams. In Teams chat, Copilot helps user quickly understand the conversation by summarizing long chat thread and highlighting the key important points and action items. During a meeting, Copilot can capture important notes in real time, record key decision, and suggest next step, which helps teams stay aligned even after the meeting ends. It also supports collaboration by summarizing shared files and content within teams, so user can quickly understand updates without going through multiple documents. In addition, Copilot helps user compose messages by drafting posts or replies, refining the tone, adjusting the length, and translating content when needed. Now we come to facilitator. The slides show how Copilot acts as a facilitator inside Microsoft Teams meeting. Here in the meeting option, we can simply enable the Copilot facilitator. Once enabled, Copilot becomes an intelligent participant in the meeting. It can automatically take notes, capture key discussion points, and track agenda topic. This helps ensure that all important points are covered during the meeting. Copilot can also help manage meeting timing, such as notifying participant when the meeting is halfway through or when it's time to wrap up. Participant can even ask question in the chats and Copilot responds instantly for the group. So this reduces the need of manual note taking and helps everyone stay focused on the conversation. After the meeting, Copilot provides a structured summary, so nothing important is missed. Coming next, we have a slide which shows how facilitator work inside an actual team meeting. Here you can see the meeting interface, and on the right side, the meeting chat panel, where the facilitator is actively participating. We'll now see this in action during the demo. Over to Richa for the demo.
Yeah, thank you, Sonalika. Let me reshare my screen. Yeah, I will show you how Copilot enhance the productivity inside a Microsoft team, meetings, and meeting preparation. We will walk through the live prompt, scheduling options, and how Copilot assists us before and after meetings. So let's start by how Copilot help us during the live meeting in a real time. As we can see that our discussion for this call is in a progress. I can directly ask Copilot questions without interrupting the flow. So let me ask the Copilot to summarize what we discussed so far. I written the prompt. Just let's go with this prompt. As we can see that Copilot instantly start the summarization of the key discussion points, what been discussed and what we have covered till now. This is really helpful for us, anyone who joined the late or wants to quick refresh without interrupting the flow. During the call, you can ask different prompts based on your requirement. It takes some time to look on all the detail and provide you the concise informations. Here you can see that it's providing you the detail like what has been discussed so far. So we can quickly go through it. It provides you the key notes also. So let's move to other scenario where we can create a meeting using the Copilot. I will show you how Copilot can help us in creating the meetings. Let's ask Copilot to create a meeting, just providing the prompt to the Copilot. Copilot understand the intent, create the meeting with the right title, time, participant. It's saving the manual effort, content switching, and this is especially useful when you have already in a call and wants to quick to act quickly. It's checking the participant availability in a background while Copilot coordinate with the calendar, validate everyone availability. If anything get conflict, Copilot suggests you the alternative time options for the call. You may see the message like invite sent with the options, or simply you can ask to confirm depending upon the availability. Here you get the option, different options. I just select this one and away I'm good with this. Just click on send invite for the option one. It takes some time to check on this and provide you the successful message. You will get a success message. It may take time to reflect in a calendar. So let's move to another scenario. I will show you one of the most powerful features in our teams, that is the facilitator. The facilitator is AI-powered agent that manage agenda, track progress, capture key highlights in a real time. So before that, please make sure that the facilitator is turned on. For this, let's go to the chat. I will ask to capture the key highlights from our discussion. For this, I simply call the facilitator. It provides you the suggestive prompt. Just I select the highlights from the conversation and we are good to go here. As you can see that facilitator automatically pull out the key points, important moments from our discussion so far. This helped the team quickly understand. Let me check this. This helped the team quickly understand what mattered the most without manually taking the notes. Even during a meeting, you can quickly check with Copilot whether today's discussion is sufficient or if a follow-up meeting is needed. This ensures that nothing gets missed, improve the accountability across the team. And here you can see the result of the prompt. It provides you a whole summary of discussions, highlights. So we are good with this. So let's move to another scenario. In a real life scenario, we often join a call back to back and we don't always have time to read long thread mail or recall what happened last time. Now let me show you how copilots help us to prepare for a meeting even before it starts. For this, I need to go to calendar. I will open one of my upcoming meeting, that is day 3, Copilot POC connectivity. Just select this and click on prepare for this meeting. I will click on this options. Copilot start working automatically in the background. It's looked at the previous email, chat, related discussion connected to this meeting. So within the minute, Copilot generate a ready to use presentation view. Here you can see all the detail like a meeting overview, objective of the day 3, key topics. So this means I don't have to search through the emails, Teams chat anymore. I just join the meeting fully prepared with a right content from the beginning. This means that it's helped very much to us, and we can say that Copilot in team support us before the meeting, during their live discussions, after the meeting with the summarization and follow-ups. It's helped to team stay aligned, save time, and improve the meeting productivity. Thank you, everyone. Over to Sonalika.
Thank you, Richa. Now let's see how Copilot assists user while creating presentation in PowerPoint. Copilot offer many capabilities in PowerPoint, but here we have highlighted a few key ones. First, Copilot can help create a new presentation. With just a simple prompt, it can generate a complete presentation draft or even convert content from the Word document into slide. This makes it easier to start with a presentation without building everything manually. Second, Copilot helps with the design and layout. It automatically applies consistent layout and formatting so that the slides look clean, professional, as well as well structured. Third, Copilot can suggest image and visual elements such as icon or stock images, making the presentation more engaging and easier to understand. And finally, Copilot can help refine the content by reorganizing the slide, shortening the text, or even generating speaker notes, which helps the presenter explain the slide more efficiently. At any point, user can simply ask Copilot for suggestion, improvement, or design changes, making the entire presentation creation process faster and more efficient. Now let's see how this work in action during the demo. Over to you, Richa.
Yeah, thank you, Sonalika. Let me reshare my screen. Yeah, Microsoft Copilot in PowerPoint help us to create refined presentation faster by using the natural language. Let's look at a real world scenario. Suppose you already have a detailed document and you need to turn it into a professional presentations. So instead of manually creating slide, formatting layout, deciding what content to include, I will demonstrate you how Copilot can do this for us automatically. Suppose we have a source document here. I used Copilot POC. This I have already uploaded it. This document contains detail on agent, architecture flow, Excel, Word capabilities, and licensing overview. Now I will ask Copilot to create a presentation for this document. I have provided a Copilot with a clear, detailed prompt that defines the design requirement and slide structure. So based on your need, you can customize the prompt to match your specific requirement. I have provided this prompt. I'm good with this prompt. Let's start. It will start generating the slide. Copilot will analyze the document, structure the content into slides, add images where appropriate, and helping us to save time while maintaining the quality. You will notice that it creates a clear flow, introduction, core topic, and key points. Next, you need to just select the presentation style and just click on the create a new presentation. It start adding title to the slide. At this point, Copilot is analyzing the document in a background. It's understood the structure, identify the key sections, mapping them into the meaningful slides. Depending upon the size and complexity of the document, this may take some time because Copilot is making sure that content is well organized and presentation ready, not just copied. So this is exactly where we can save lots of the manual effort. No need to think about the slide sequencing and heading. To save this time during this call, I have already generated this presentation earlier using the same prompt and applied a few design suggestions to enhance the slides. So let me share that. As you can see that this presentation is fully created by Copilot. It contains all the detail from the original document structured into the clear, readable slide. The content is concise, design is clean, and the flow is suitable for the both executive and technical teams. So here is no need to create presentation from this sketch anymore. Now you can enhance the existing slide using the other capabilities that Copilot provide in PowerPoint. Just click on the Copilot options. Here you can see the multiple options that help us create, enhance, summarize, and translate as well as refine presentation end to end. So overall, Copilot significantly reduce manual effort, allow us to focus more on storytelling, clarity, and impact rather than just slide creation. Thank you. Over to Sonalika.
Thank you, Richa. So far, we have seen how Copilot work inside Microsoft 365 application. But AI Assistant doesn't stop there. It's also integrated directly into Windows 11. The slides show how Copilot is integrated directly into Windows 11, making AI Assistant available right where user work. User can quickly open Copilot from the taskbar or simply use a keyboard shortcut so they can access help without interrupting their workflow. Copilot also support voice interaction, allowing user to control certain settings or perform quick action using voice command instead of navigating through different menus, which provides a hands-free and more natural way to interact with the system. It can even assist inside File Explorer by summarizing document or answering question about selected files, helping user understand the file content more quickly. So from an enterprise perspective, security and data protection policies also applies to Copilot interaction in Windows 11. At the same time, administrator can manage and control Copilot features, data access, and compliance through the Microsoft 365 Admin Center. So in this way, Copilot becomes a built-in assistant with Windows 11, helping user interact with the system and information more efficiently. So before we wrap up, let's quickly recap what we covered in today's session. We saw how Copilot work across Microsoft 365 applications like Outlook, PowerPoint, and Teams. We also explored how Copilot is integrated with Windows 11 operating system. Along the way, we also looked at live demonstration to understand how these capabilities work in real life scenarios. Thank you all for your time and participation.